Hello, it's Dan here. I hope you're good today. And today I just wanted to say a few words about misconceptions around hypnosis. Because, there still is, an element of society that still thinks that hypnosis involves, being controlled in some way, being zapped, kapow, by some hypnotist to make changes that you won't be aware of and you won't know what's going on. And you're being controlled and the hypnotist is all powerful, lightning bolts coming from their fingers and all that kind of stuff. It's talking to some strange thing called the unconscious mind, and you're not going to know what's going on, and it's all going to be weird and magical and trancy, and all that kind of stuff. And to a large extent, all that stuff I just mentioned, just complete nonsense. Not part of hypnosis in any way or any form, and pretty much all that stuff. And it's perpetuated in the media. It still is on in films, and the number of times I cringe watching some drama that started quite well and suddenly they introduce a hypnotist and a whole load of nonsense happens essentially. But most of those things I just mentioned as misconceptions, probably go back to the time of mesmerism and animal magnetism and all those kind of things, which very much did involve, the power of the mesmerist doing something to someone, making something happen, being all powerful, controlling the other person, and elements around that. But certainly, hypnosis was set up, or recognised by James Braid, in opposition to that. It was set up as a separate thing to separate it from mesmerism and based along normal, ordinary psychological processes. And there's been some confusion on the way because we get this thing called the unconscious mind, and can't find it in any anatomy book, but apparently it goes on there. But we do things non-consciously. We do things seemingly unconsciously, in the sense we have patterns and habits and stuff that we find difficult to just change because of how our minds work. But there is no thing as the unconscious mind. We want to aim to help you to be in control of the kind of stuff going on in your mind. We want to use ordinary psychological processes, and certainly we want you to be active in that, to be mentally active, to make stuff happen in your own mind, to take control of the kind of thought you're thinking about. Whether it's anxious stuff, stressful stuff, those other things, we want to help you. My job's to help you to be able to take control over what you're doing inside of your own head, so that you're not controlled by all the unwanted things, and you're in control and doing the kind of stuff that you want to be doing. And that means you're in control. That means I'm just aiding you to do that. That means you know what's going on. That means you can put things in place, both when we're doing hypnosis and in the sessions, but afterwards as well. You have those skills. You develop them, and you can use them forevermore if you want to. So we really want to put you back into control. But really, it's important to bear in mind it's normal psychological stuff. Beliefs, thoughts, expectations, the kind of things you think to yourself, the kind of stuff you imagine, the kind of things that you anticipate and expect to happen, your beliefs, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive the world, all those things that you're using in every aspect of life. We're just harnessing that, directing it, moving it towards a goal and getting you to where you want to be. But certainly, there's no element of, being controlled in any way, being zapped. There's no element of me climbing inside your head and having a play around and while you're oblivious to what's going on, or afterwards just wondering what happened there. You know what's going on. You want to be engaged in it. You want to take control. View it as a positive thing. You want to develop those capabilities. It has time, effort, your imagination, your thoughts, your focus, your expectations into achieving the goals that you want to achieve for you. So that's where hypnosis comes in. All those old misconceptions, honestly, ditch them. Let's ditch them now. And let's move forward and use this psychological tool. I've got countless testimonials from people, and people haven't written testimonials, clients I've worked with, people I've helped, people in research, people, around the world have found that benefit. But of course, there are people who are stopped by those misconceptions that, like I say, date back to Mesmer and were largely debunked then, but somehow have endured. Hypnosis was set up in opposition to it, to use normal psychological processes and to achieve, similar or even better results without needing all that kind of mystical, being controlled kind of stuff around it. So, if you are struggling with anxiety, or you want more confidence, or there are things going on in your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviors that you're not happy with right now, then certainly hypnosis can help you with that. And certainly, get in touch, let's have a chat, and you can make a decision. I can't speak again. You can make a decision from there. And, I'll try and get full sentences out when we meet. Until then, please keep in mind that stuff is just nonsense. Please keep in mind, we're talking about normal psychological stuff, powerful stuff, useful stuff, but you're in control. You direct the stuff. You decide what you want. You have that awareness. Without your mental engagement, nothing happens. So keep that in mind. Please, if you're struggling with mental health issues, find help, talk to people, put things in place, make changes, and find yourself feeling happier and feeling better. That's all I want from my clients. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will speak to you very soon. You take care now.